When 13-year-old Shanoya Ray left home quietly on the night of July 15, her relatives quickly reported her missing. No one thought she would not return home alive. 5 days later, the family's hope quickly turned tragic when relatives were asked to submit DNA testing, which confirmed that the skeletal remains that were found soaking in a bathtub with chemicals at a premises on Wale Close in Kingston on July 20 belonged to the missing teenager. Police had only recovered a few pieces of bone and a skull. Reports from doctors said if it had stayed one more day, there would be no bones left and no smell. On Monday, the two men, 27-year-old Trinidadian schoolteacher Sanjay Maharaj, who previously taught Shanoya at the New Day Primary and Junior High, and former medical student at the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies, 19-year-old Leonardo Madden, who were found responsible for the young girl's death, returned to court, but this time with Shanoya's family and friends right outside the court doors. This would be the first time Shauna K. Hall got to see face-to-face the two men who killed her daughter.
When I see the man them, some just moving and I feel different. And the man them come court and they say them not look remorse, none on their face. Them just look normal and happy, normal, you know.
Last year, the school teacher appeared in the Home Circuit Court on allegations of having sex with Shanoya, his former student. Ms. Hall also spoke about the previous allegations, saying it seems it was not enough because the teacher still killed her.
I will be saying, the man take her the first time and it's still not enough. And I like, she have man and she go and I not like that. And the teacher, and it's still not enough. But me I say, I lose her from the first day I'm going to New Day, that man there. I lose my child from the first day I'm going to New Day.
While Shanoya met the teacher at her school, Ms. Hall said she does not blame the school for the death of her child.
I know the school, I couldn't blame the school because the school them give me them support, them come and the vice principal even tell me that when that group came, she didn't like them. She just never liked that group. Him come to school, him here was in ponytail and he had tattoo in his face, teardrops. And the teacher said she asked him the reason for the tattoo and she then get so mad upon them, you know, and not explaining or nothing.
PMP candidate for East Rural St. Andrew, Joan Gordon-Webley, also showed her support for the mother.
If this was uptown, you would have heard such hullabaloo and you would have heard the screams and the shouts. But their parents are from a depressed and poor community and no one stands with them. And so I decided I was accompanying them down here today. And when I came, persons were here and I'm standing over here in solidarity with them because we need to take these murderers, pedophiles out of our midst.
Mrs. Gordon-Webley, who was also in attendance at Shanoya's funeral on Sunday, said she is appalled that nothing is being done for Shanoya's family.
I was at the 9-night the other night and let me tell you something, it's too painful. Comrade Vivian was at the funeral yesterday and people couldn't stay inside the church. And this is what I'm saying. The member of parliament is the wife of the prime minister and she has ignored everything. She has not been there. She has not visited. What kind of woman is this? When you're a woman, you know, you just, and you take a child out of your womb, you can't help but be mortified.
She added that she hopes the judge does not allow them to get bail. Lawyer for the co-accused, Peter Shimpenny, said he empathizes with the victim's family.
The temperature is heated and to an extent, understandably. I empathize with what has happened to the victim in relation to this matter, but as counsel, I have a duty, a job to do, and I must do so to the best of my ability.
Frontline News understands that Mr. Shimpenny called for a psychiatric evaluation for his client. The court adjourned the matter until another date. The two men were not granted bail. The matter will go to the committal hearing court for mention, as the post-mortem report and other documents are still outstanding. Codian Barrett, Frontline News.